St Johnstone had to wait until the 90th minute and a wonder strike from the Scott Sports Special later on.
The reunion is in store for us all today, although I suspect any tears and evidence will depend on the result at the end of the day. Old loyalties can't stand the test and the paycheck flourish. And there he is, you-know-who. That goes for him as well. The man who's plundered defences in a blue jersey over 15 years to the tune of 355 goals. And for Rangers supporters, seeing him now in this new strip and new guise is like the culture shock audiences are getting watching Sean Connery play a villain in The Avengers. Although I do hope this game is rather better than the film. There is a full Killie team. Only two changes there, of course. Pat Nevin and Mahood are dropped to the bench. And not many in that Rangers team have experienced the trauma of that defeat by Killie at the tail end of last season. Colin Henry hasn't made it from that particular ankle knock he's had, but one who has is Rod Wallace. Little man who's turned out to be a real bargain acquisition with 2 goals, of course, in domestic and in European competition. Now, referee Kenny Clark bringing the players and the crowd together for a minute's silence. Just back from refereeing an international match in Norway, and now getting ready for a very vital game for both of these clubs. Now, Kilmarnock, of course, inflicted that defeat in Rangers, which I suspect you could say cost them the championship last season. But down here, the record hasn't been so good in the last 10 years. Only 1 victory for Kilmarnock in that time, so they have a great deal of leeway to make up on this absolutely glorious day for football. Amato. I think his first touch was rather poor, but he got out of it all right. Ferguson again. Going for the curve cross. It's no offside in the jump. Well, just for a moment, I think Wallace looked across very quickly to the assistant referee and to the surprise of himself, and I think the Kilmarnock defence, the flag stayed down, and a very good save. Alberts, good run by Van Bronckhorst now. Now he's got a bit of space as he got the pace to match it, and the finish there, Amato. And the most fluid move that Rangers have so far had in this game. All coming down to the young Dutchman here. Amato just slightly inclined away from goal, just a little bit too much, making that much more difficult for him. Ronnie Ferguson certainly got behind this. Seen hardly anything at this moment in time of Kilmarnock getting into that Rangers penalty area. As I said, Charbonnier is going to be very largely a spectator in most of these games. He'll simply have to get used to that. Amato. Wallace. Van Bronckhorst going through again to Wallace, to Van Bronckhorst. He's going to try it himself, and he does. There's Wallace, he's done it. His 3rd domestic goal. They're happy with that. The little man, as I said, raids the box with the same predatory instinct as McCoist. Look at the position he takes up for any mistake by the goalkeeper, which came right on cue. He snaps it up, and Rangers are 1 up. Ferguson. Yes, he held on to the ball long enough to determine an accurate pass. Amato. Very good tight control, but too many players. He's not coming up. Here's Ferguson. Into Wallace again. And it's a penalty. Well, I really have to say, I would give a penalty for that. in a game of 5-year-olds playing in a school playground, but he did go across his body. So, having watched that replay again, I think the referee got it exactly right. So I think we'll forget the playground analogy. It was a penalty. And in it goes, Alberts. He's on a run just now, a couple of goals in midweek. And now with that powerful left foot of his, slashing it away at Rangers and are 2 up. And Chelska's at the back. He's going to let fly. That was pretty powerful. There's a cross in and touched away by McGowne again. Kevin McGowne going right in hard. Marking a matter there is Jim Lauchlan. Amoroso's come back in as well. It's a near post one, another corner kick as we approach half-time. And in fact, that is the half-time whistle. Well, Kilmarnock, they're simply not in it. Something has to happen to them in the second half. And one wonders if it's going to still be unpleasant. Kilmarnock 0, Rangers 2 at half-time. Ali McCoist poised over the ball here. Sure, very anxious to get into the second half, although I talked about the dressing room chat. Managers don't have magic wands. It's up to the industry and the effort and the organisation of his players. Here's Ferguson. Trying to play positively. Nicely picked up by Durrant and then Wright. Vareille goes after this. Albert's with them. Again, they run out of ideas. Amoroso gets it back, can it go in? It's in. They pulled one back. Paul Wright as that Rangers defence looking, I must say, in several minds hesitant, and indecision brought this. Amoroso deferred from tackling. Watch him, he hesitates and then he eventually got it back, and Charbonnier, I must say, looked at fault in not picking that one up. And Kilmarnock have pulled one back. And Burke's going in, and that's a free kick right on the edge of the box. Another booking though, and it's a red card. It's a red card for Jim Lauchlan. Yellow card produced, and watch this going right in, and he digs right across the player. The defence goes back. Gordon Marshall staring into the sun apart from anything else, and Amoroso. And I think George Alberts turned away from that in something approaching disgust. You see Alberts on the left-hand side there, as that was taken. Yes, there he is. He is indulging in a rather unpleasant soliloquy, I think. There's an explanation being given. Bit of hesitation and indecision again there, right in central defence. Here's the break though, Charlie Miller, no offside. Rob Wallace, a 1-on-1, and he can't score. Marshall kept his eye on the ball, Wallace didn't. And I think Killie deserved that. Definitely the last 15 minutes has been a real edge to this game. Could they grab the equaliser? There's the race forward again. Chelska's got the pace. Wallace is inside him. Can he put it over to Wallace? It's too near the goalkeeper. Then it's in. Charlie Miller. All credit to Miller for following up. That ball was intended for Wallace. Here's the break. Wallace inside here. I don't think he was ever going to get it, but Miller, presence of mind to keep going, and that settles it. 3-1. whistle. So there we are. It turned out to be much more competitive in the second half than we anticipated. The final score, Kilmarnock 1, Rangers 3.
Personally, yeah, I got another goal. More than happy with that. Had a couple of chances and maybe should have put them away, but goalkeeper made a good save for one of them, and I was caught in two minds for the other one, so I was happy we got the result there.
Usually when we lose a man to Rangers, we usually go in and get buried 4 or 5, but credit to the guys, we kept it tight, and Marshall had some great saves for us that kept us in the game, and unfortunately they got a third one near the end.
Already knocked